is strange here. And bad news, and kind of good news, my brother's toy got chewed, and the whole toy time video is supposed to be about like tutorials and doing this. Now, I found this in the dog's bed. I already told my brother and asked him if I could do this, and he said yes. I'm trying to separate this, it's bothering me. Technically, what we're going to do with it is that to make something like the thing I'll show you at the end of the video with one of the other pet shops where its head fell off and it wouldn't go back on, is to take some tissue paper, which I grabbed a bunch because I didn't know how much I would need because the whole entire, because once I needed like a whole paper towel, I had to go get more. Need some acrylic paints. I have a bunch actually. We have this red color here. I don't know what color red that is. And, oh, I can see it now. Common red and Prisma, just red and Prisma. Gonna need those two. And then you're gonna need some of this, like chew toy or something that has like a hollow head, hollow body maybe, the arms, and then some super glue, because you're gonna have to be able to glue the tissue paper on it. The first thing I like to do is take the tissue paper. Now I'm doing this with one hand so you guys can see it. This is very bad video probably. Sorry. Gotta put this down like this. So you rip up the tissue paper to the texture you want it. Just smush it all together. You can wet it too, but then the super glue probably won't stick to it. I don't necessarily, and plus it's gonna get hard anyways. So, and then if the head is open, you can shove it inside the head for like here until it's full. Now I'm gonna do this, and we'll clip to it later on. And I have stuffed the toy, the plastic toy. You can see it's all white. Now, how are you going to get this red? Acrylic paints, once again, guys. And I need to close that, wait, before it just glues itself there. There, perfect. Okay, so technically, I seal this. I've painted the glue, super glue onto here to stick it. There's a little bones here for the legs. The legs been chewed, half the body's gone. I might do a little wavy stuff back there, just like pieces of it, just to feel like intestines. But now, a Halloween gift for you guys. So necessarily, what I'm going to do next is paint it. So need these two paints. Once again, maybe one of these boards. Now you see, I've used this board a lot, and usually I would require these two brushes, maybe a medium big brush and smaller brush for the smaller this red color, and then this red color for the bigger brush. And make sure those brushes aren't ruined, because I've ruined my brushes and this isn't gonna look as good, but it's fine.
maman savait que son fils n'était pas si exemplaire. Mais non, l'aimerait-elle toujours autant?
bits for you guys. Cracked skull there, where the dogs chewed it. All this goriness. Even the back. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Chewed up ears. It looks like it's been bitten out of the brain and all this. So that's how you make one of those. I have a couple more here. Like this one. This one's the first one I did. This is the one where its head fell off. Call this one Bruno. And for some reason, I feel like I needed him here. He looks like he's staring at me now. It's freaking me out. I call this one Bruno. You see he's kind of dirty in the face because I brought him everywhere. Just to make it look real. And it's all hards and push on and all this. Now here's his body. Done with the same acrylic paints and glue. Everything. I didn't do as much gore on here. Because there's still a little piece of the head there. It didn't go back on, no. Ta-da, there's the full pet shop there. Head comes off. Got our new dog. He's getting blood all over me. We also got Legos as well, why not? Legos are really easy to do for dead bodies because they've got the head and everything. But if you want to get really gory, use tissue paper. Tissue paper is a lifesaver in this situation. It gives you really gore effects. You can put it like in the hands maybe. If you have like a needle or something. I'm not gonna mess with needles. I've poked myself a few times. Or you can put it like in the arms. I just use pen. I just use pen. I might stuff that later. And then we have our final one here, which was the second one I did. And this one's head actually goes back on. But I had already started painting it once I got the head back on. Plus, its head isn't supposed to do that. Its head is really loose. So, if you know one of your pet shops are going to go and their heads are like really loose, just take off the head. Take it off. Because eventually you're going to break it. Or you can just glue it back on. But for example, this head, I didn't want to like put all the gory effects on it. Because then it could be like a zombie, you know what I mean? And then like someone can go and slash off its head. Oh no. Ah, it's still moving. Ah, okay. But that's the whole toy time thing I was gonna do. And I might do some more of this during Halloween. If any other, I only do this when newer toys get chewed up. And this is still drying, so put that down. Vincent likes launching. Freaking handmade, fan-made, Vincent, whatever you're called. I don't care. Vincent, Purple Man, whatever. I don't know. I call Vincent, for God's sake. Not knowing that his game form was probably named Vincent. I don't even know. This one actually has a magnet on it. I think that's what that is. I think it sticks to magnets. But that is all. We got dead bodies all around and Vincent. See, this is why I did this one. Because first I saw this face. But I noticed that, oh no, it had a back. So I saw this face first. So yeah, did that just move? That's weird. Okay. Technically we have all this around. And that's it for the video. Now, technically I had to paint this and everything, and I still need to paint more of it down here, because still some of the white fuzz is showing. As you can see, that's not part of the pet shop, and I will paint that later. Right now I'm going to let everything else on it dry so that I don't have to worry about everything else, and don't worry about messing it up. Because when the acrylic paints dry, they dry hard. See, like this. You can't pick this out. Like, you can, but like this. But that's good because it means the paint sinked in, so meaning that when you dig into it, it's more flesh-like and a hard and rotting flesh. And so I did put a little bit in here, and some of it did come off, as you can see. I don't repaint these anytime soon because these are the older ones. There's like a new pet shop that's gotten chewed, one of my sisters maybe, or something. And I paint it. Cracked skull. Oh my god, this looks so cool. I didn't think it'd come out better than all the others. But yeah. So there's all that. Got the kitty. First cat. Oh, fuck. Oh, shoot. Go back on, please. There. There's the kitty. Head just comes right off. Get the kitty. Get the dog. It's always with their heads. They always come off. You got the police officer. And you got the poor chewed one there. So that's technically all for today, guys. Bye, Vincent.